I want you to meet an amazing woman that lost 142 pounds in 1 year and then lost 220 pounds in 1 day. Next time on Twilla.
Welcome to Twilla Talk, straight talk about your sexual health. Now, please welcome the smart, sensual, sexy, sassy, and vivacious Twilla.
Hi, welcome to Twilla Talk TV, and today we have a really exciting and special guest. I feel so privileged with her being here because she just rolls around with stars. She's with beautiful people. She's beautiful herself. I mean, she's half a person. Her name is Alicia Ash. Or is it Alicia Ash? You know, we have a thing about those names, but she'll tell me when she gets here. Come on, Alicia. Hey, I know I got it wrong. Okay, what is
Alicia.
it? It's Alicia.
Yes.
I said it twice. I got it right
You
the
did
first time.
right, yes.
See, I'm so self-conscious that I got it wrong after I got it right. But you know,
See, I thought your name was Twila.
right. And it's Twilla.
It's Twilla, okay.
And so it's that people-pleasing thing.
Right.
Anyway, this is about you and the weight loss and this book, this wonderful book. I got the book from you like a morning, and by that afternoon, I mean, not maybe midday, I was done because I was just glued. I was like, okay, I'm going to take a break. Any minute. And I took a break when I got to the last page. I was like, is that it? I really wanted, you needed to write a bigger one because I wanted more.
Well, I did. We did do a revised copy of it. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I
and
got to
it'll be
get
ready in
that.
about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, oh wow. Okay, I just feel like I need some
Yeah.
more. But the best information is in here, and that the book is I dropped 142 pounds in a year and 220 pounds in a day. Now I get the 142, although man, that's a whole person.
Yes.
It's hard to believe. But now the 220 pounds in a day, I'm okay. I got stumped. I'm sure. It's like
The 220 pounds in a day is my ex-husband.
Okay, well that explains it. And he weighed 220
pounds.
And you got a divorce
Yes.
because of the weight loss, or?
Basically, yeah, kind of. He didn't like the weight loss, but you know, like I say, I don't totally blame him. Like, oh, you know, she lost weight, I don't want her anymore.
Right.
It was not like that. You know, for years I felt like because I was so depressed and unhappy with myself, I kind of pushed him away.
Okay, and that can
build
happen.
up to that, yes.
Right, and we know divorce. Everybody knows divorce doesn't happen overnight,
Right.
and it takes two people to marry, and it takes two people.
And we were married 15 years, and so
That's
that's
a
how I
long
came up with the
time.
title. It just seems like 15 years all gone in one day.
In one day.
In one day.
That had to be heartbreaking.
It
in
was
itself.
because a lot of people don't know divorce is like death.
Right.
You know, at 1 minute you're like, oh, whew, that burden is gone. You know, I'm not married anymore, because you know we start arguing back and forth
Right.
because he wasn't happy, I wasn't happy. But then once it's settled in, you're like, oh my God, you know, my kids don't have their father here, and
Right. And the
It's all
security
gone.
net
Yes.
is, you know, having to make sure. I mean, although I'm sure support and stuff is there for the kids,
Yes.
but still support for yourself, like
Right.
the emotional support. Even though it might have been wavering during the time, it was still okay. They're right there. I can put my finger on them.
exactly. You know,
So-
you go through like Christmas and Valentine's Day, and you're by yourself. You're like, oh, I can't believe, you know, he's gone.
15
So
years
it's
is a
very
is
long time,
A
yes.
long time. Well, and now you were large when he met you, so it's
Yes.
not like he met a small Alicia.
Right.
So he met a large Alicia, although inside you knew what a small Alicia
Right.
felt like,
Right.
but he didn't because he met you at a larger.
And that's what he
stage.
was attracted to.
Right.
You know, a lot of people say, well, how could you be attracted to a large woman? And, you know, I don't believe that. You know, you still have the same heart. But, you know,
No, you're attracted.
in a
to-
nutshell, you know, you have to be physically attracted to someone.
Right.
You don't know the heart when you meet them, so you have to be attracted to that.
Right.
So he was attracted to a heavier woman.
Well, I you know, that's a whole nother show for sure. Because
Yeah.
we're here to talk about, because I'm having a weight issue. And the biggest thing, because I've seen so much about gastric and seen so much about the lap band system, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do it. And I knew you when you were large. I knew you when you were. There's a picture in here when you're at your largest of 267 pounds,
yeah.
and I knew you then from church. So I was like, okay, I never knew the small. Well, now I know the small
Right.
release, but I didn't. I'm like your husband was like, this is how I met her. This is
Right.
how I know her. But just knowing you then and then seeing you now, but not knowing the full scope of the picture, and then being able to get the book and read about it. It was just, it's a blessing. It really is. Anybody, I urge anyone that just, I mean, and it's a quick read. You know, it's not like something you're going to labor over for days and weeks. I mean, if you really want, you can get it done in a day. Now, is the revised version, is it going to be a day? You can get it done in a day? No, okay, it's thicker. I'm going to take 2 days. Yeah, it's a bigger,
thicker book, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take a week.
No, it shouldn't take a week if you really want to read it. Yeah, but
it's a bigger, thicker. I can't imagine what you could pack in it, because it seems like you condensed and packed a lot in this one. But at the end, like I said, you did feel like, oh, I want some more. Well, let's just get right in the meat. It's 142 pounds in a year. And I was talking about gastric, and then when I found out you didn't do it, I was really floored. I was like, no, get out of here. Get out of here. Really?
Yeah, because through your emails, you were saying basically, okay, you had gastric, tell me about it. And I'm like, wait a minute, she thinks I had the surgery. But I did not. I did it all natural.
All natural.
Yeah.
And see, that to me, I mean, that takes such willpower and such dedication, because I'm in it now for a month and lost the 4 pounds. So I'm doing a pound, or I did a pound a week. And it seems like the heart, I'm like, whoo, only 4 pounds? Get out of here. So I'm 200 pounds. And I'm thinking, oh, wow. But then I look back and say, I was 204 pounds.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, 4 pounds. My rings haven't started to really fall off yet, because I know that was you say that was the biggest step for you. First 2 weeks, your rings fell off. I'm like, I'm in it a month, and mine are still struggling to get out.
But I mean, like I told you, I was really dedicated to it. You know, down to the T, to drinking the water, because I drink 2 glasses of water before every meal. Okay. So it, gets you full faster. You don't crave sweets and things like that. And I mean, I was very dedicated.
Well, and we by the way, we just got through eating a power bar, because I've been taping all day and I'm like starving. I was like, I've got to have something. And I remembered that in here you tell us about the Atkins, was it protein bar?
Yeah, protein bar.
We just happened to choose the Atkins brand. Now, those protein bars, girl,
that is a meal for me.
I'm in love. I'm in love. I said, where have I been? Yeah. Where have you been all my life, baby? Because, I called you. I was so excited, you guys. I called her, and she had to go, but I just had to
I was on the track.
You were on the track?
Yeah. And you called like 5 times. Okay, what kind do you eat? I said, okay.
I was like, what kind do you eat? I'm shopping. I was shopping for them. And then the other day I called you. I was so excited about them tasting so good, because if I don't do anything else, which I am, the protein bars are like the best change because I no longer have little sweets laying around. Because I don't know about you.
Small changes gets big results.
Okay.
So you got to crawl before you walk.
Look, I'm crawling. My knees are going to be all bloody. My elbows. Is she still crawling? Yeah, for the last mile or 2.